What's up, y'all?
What's going on, everybody? Who we got popping in here so far?
I saw Andy Large.
The large Andy? Let's see, we move this over a little bit.
What up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? What up? What up, what up, what up, what up? Oh, shoot, it's just Andy Large and nobody else here, J Mac.
Huh?
We might as well go ahead and end the show then. Hey, J Mac, Andy, I appreciate you for hopping in, but nah, we will give everybody time to get some people time to hop in, and then we're gonna talk about these two movies that we watched, which was Wrong Turn, and then we watched the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman.
You silly.
I don't know where Andy came from, y'all. What's up, Gail? Miss Gail in the building.
What's up, Miss Gail? Andy said not large at all.
Brian, what's up, Lawrence? What's good with you?
Wait a minute, Miss Gail. And this is a question I hope you answer correctly because you suggested one of the good movies that we watched. So it would be our pleasure to have you grace our panel and help discuss it with us.
Yeah, you don't have to show your face.
Mm-hmm.
You can just come on. Once I see you at the bottom, then you don't have to show your screen.
Right.
Yeah, all we gotta do is hear your voice. So anybody that want to talk about the movies that we watch, you guys do not have to. What's up, Paul Briggs? You do not have to show your You do not have to show your face. You can come on here just like this.
Yep, just like that.
If you want to come on and talk, you can come on just like this and not show your icon. You can come on just that way, and you ain't got to show yourself. You can come on. She like, no, I'm not coming. I'm shy. What you shy about?
What you mean? What you shy about? Hey, Octavia, who late, Octavia? How are you gonna be shy behind a voice?
Okay, ain't nobody seen you since I watched all the movies on my Roku. That's what's up, GoPro. What's up, Diamond Dave? I appreciate you. He said I can't have a great movie review. Yeah. Again, y'all, the movies was Wrong Turn, the very first one, and then the second one was the Mary. Why I keep saying her name wrong? Jane Pittman. The autobiography of Jane Pittman. Like, why am I saying that wrong, Jay, man? Where am I getting that from?
I don't know. Mary Jane?
What do you mean by you wish I was shy? The hell?
Huh?
Okay. What's up, Cedric Bill? What's good with you?
What's up, Cedric? Cedric, let me know if you got something in the mail, because it was supposed to be to you last Friday. And I'm checking on it. It was supposed to be there. So it's still, I see it says still en route, but I was hoping it was going to get to you last Friday. So let me know what's up.
Was it Thursday? What's today, Thursday?
Thursday. Mm-hmm. What you mean, both of us? We were not late. You strolled in all late, Octavia. Matter of fact,
No, I know what you're talking about because I put 6:15 and then I hadn't put it in yet. I was gonna put 6:20, Miss Octavia, but it put 15. I'm like, okay, we finna hop in right now anyway. But so she all right.
All right. What you sipping on?
Some oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Body Armor.
Yeah. Orange mango.
Okay.
This is the I emailed you yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You said
My
my
bad.
email.
I ain't checked my emails. Okay. Now, Cedric, if that box get out online, I'm gonna have to come hunt you down, bro. If I look to my source and there is no more of them boxes, I'm coming straight to you.
Yeah, Miss Gill. That was the one. That was the one. So Wrong Turn 2003.
Yeah.
What's up, Lati? So again, I'm gonna put the link out there. I don't know if LJ is gonna come on and talk about the movies. I thought LJ was gonna come on, talk about the movies. Was he coming on, J Mac? Did you
I don't
ask?
know. He didn't say if he was. Check
Ask him to
it
make sure to see if he was gonna hop on or not.
out.
Before we start, if he's gonna hop on, then cool. If not, then we'll get ready.
Read our side thingy real quick. I want to ask you this question.
Hold on.
I tell you, they got all dressed up. Oh, sugar. How you know she got dressed up, GoPro?
That part. So was you asking
LJ?
was you asking LJ or not?
I'm about to ask him.
Look, hey, he is too.
What?
He said LJ Stone right now looking at the refrigerator.
Oh, damn.
Trying to figure out what do I want.
What will go in my mouth easily?
All right, we gonna after we hear from LJ, y'all, then we're gonna start talking about the movies. So we will start talking about the movies. We're trying to give everybody enough time to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, Jim Mac, that didn't sound right. How you?
I know. Yeah, that's why I didn't say nothing else. It was only a matter of time.
I'm waiting for J Mac to text LJ, y'all. See, because if not, I'm gonna text him or call him.
I did text him.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, let me. We waiting for an answer from LJ, y'all. So
Hey,
she
yo.
said, and I comb my hair. I'm not coming on there. Why not?
Why not?
Miss Octavia, really? We need another voice up here, Miss Octavia. Why don't you just come on up here? Don't let Soul. Oh, that ain't Soul. Don't let GoPro
He said so.
mess with you.
Right.
Listen, Octavia, go on, girl. If you got your hair did.
OMG. You know
I
what?
sound like a woman too, girl. I got my hair done.
Right. You know she was sleeping like this all night.
Okay, I'm gonna be on Bo and J Mac show. She was sleeping like this.
GoPro, I don't know the answer to that question for you.
What will go in my mouth
Don't
easily?
read
40
that
points.
shit out loud.
Now I'm looking because he said 40 points. What's up, Miss Lenore? How you doing? El, tell me how we. All right, come on, J Mac. Let's go ahead. Which one we talk about first? You talking about Wrong Turn, J Mac, or you want to talk about the autobiography of Jane Pittman?
We can do Wrong Turn.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Wrong Turn. I'm gonna ask J Mac first. What did he like about Wrong Turn? What did he like? What he didn't like about it? And then I give my likes and dislikes about Wrong Turn.
To me, if you go back like to that when that was made, like 2003, and if you come forward, I always notice that first thing, there's not a whole lot of scary movies out anymore. It's only like mental scary, but Wrong Turn was a good scary movie just for how the plot was set up.
Mm-hmm.
You have
What's up, Aaron 76?
it cracks me up how people travel in the woods think they know where they're going, but don't.
That part.
All right. And where the fact that there was set up where the car crash came in the bar into play, and now you got these group of people that okay, my cars don't work, we're stuck here in the woods, how are we gonna get out? And it offends me that instead of just going back the way they came, they go straight through the woods and see what they can find. You already on the road.
Or what gets me is like, why you not paying attention?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When he first was went down looking for something, I'm like, yeah, he gonna hit something. And then when you thought he was gonna hit it, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he not gonna hit nothing. Then bam, he hit the car, and I'm like, dude, really? But it had two roads. Why not keep going straight?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out why would you veer off to your left? Why not keep going straight?
Right.
I didn't get that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you venture off to go the opposite way?
Mm-hmm.
So that part right there threw me off. Like, why would you go the opposite way and not keep going the same way? I'm like, why would you venture off? So I didn't like that part of it. Something would have threw me off when the dude was drinking all the Pepto Bismol, and then he got a phone that don't work. I'm like, man, at that point, man, I just would have missed my interview at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, you already said you was gonna be 30 minutes late. I just been like, hey, I'm gonna chalk this one up. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's already going wrong for me. So that's something I would have did. When you first watch it, when you first start looking at it, I didn't realize there was 3 people. I thought it was only 1. But hold on, y'all. So guess who's calling me? Hold on, it's Steve. So hold on, J back.
OMG. Who else have hopped in here tonight? What's up, Aaron76? Let's see. I'm gonna go back up and see who else probably popped in. Latif, I need some good movies to watch. Any suggestions or TV shows? There's not a whole lot of new movies out right now, but what I've been recently doing is like with my Plex. I was talking to LJ the other night that I went back and just started searching for older movies that have been out. Like I found there's 4 or 5 different Muhammad Ali movies. Like one's a documentary, one's a movie. There's a couple other movies that talk about him up to present date. That's a good thing to follow. Who else I went and got? The football player Jim Brown. I went and got a bunch of his movies that he was in that I'd never seen before. So my thing has been just looking for old movies, finding some good entertainment that I hadn't watched. So I got a good spill on my Plex right now full of that. And believe it or not, I went through like TV shows, everything I have in there. And I just started picking out a TV show to watch. And I came across 911 with Angela Bassett. And I binge watched that, or binge watching it now. I just started season 3 because there's 4 seasons. That is a pretty good show if y'all want to, take a look at something like that. I mean, it does get kind of gory in some spots, how they actually go out on their calls and how the show's based around different crimes. The show's basically based around people who get into accidents or mysteries they have to solve. So 911 is not a bad show to watch. I'll probably be done with season 3 here end of the week and get current with the current season that's on right now. What's up, Cornell Brown? Cornell, who are you speaking with, Cornell? You speaking to Bo or me? See, Gail said they kept stopping the talk when folks were trying to kill them, and it was wrong for me to be happy when the brown head whining girl got hacked. Yeah, that is true. You if you trying to get out of somewhere, why are you trying to do all of that? But for the fact that you walk into where they live and you see all this stuff around and you don't think twice, you just automatically walk into somebody's house and start looking around, opening up the refrigerator. Who does that? So in a way, you basically asking to get killed.
Mm-hmm. What's good, Leroy Lewis?
What's up, Leroy?
Yeah, well, she got a lot of them wanted. Well, that one girl wanted to die anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Corner Brown says, "Can you please share your place with me?" Who you talking to you, Jimmy?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. Who was he speaking with or asking about?
Oh, and what's up too? So, um, yeah, I don't understand that either. Why would y'all going through the people's house?
Mm-hmm.
But then once I went through it, I'm trying to figure out why was I in there so long?
Right.
Yeah, why was I in there so long? I'm like, once you seen, to me, it didn't sit right when I saw all the cars. But the girl knew it didn't sit right with her. She was like, wait a minute, hold on, y'all, something not right. So when all them cars up in there, I'd have been like, man, nah, something definitely ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
And then they was in there all day, but when they was in there, I still thought it was one person until they got out in the morning when he put his hand on the door and the hand was bleeding, and then they woke up and they started running. I'm like, wait a minute, it's three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when you start seeing body parts and stuff around a house, and you see different sharp objects, like that doesn't ring a bell in your head that we should leave.
Man, that part. I'd have been like, man, but I'd have been like trying to hurry up and get out there. You got people that's in there trying to be straight suspicious. Like, hey, what's going on? Man, you don't get out of here with that.
Right. And to me, like, there hasn't been too many, unless you go back to some other horror movies. Like that was a real blood gusher.
Yeah, they were showing all kind of blood and all kind of yeah, they were doing a whole bunch of with that.
Yeah.
That one was they was most of them, they don't seem scary no more. But that first one, yeah, they was chopping people up, boy. They were chopping people, and I still didn't. So I guess they was using it for their own self.
Yeah, they was using it as food and whatever else they could use after they was killing the body.
I mean, but you see how many cars was in that one, the place they ran off to?
Right.
But I'm trying to figure out, did nobody say I was going to these woods? I'm lost at how many cars and stuff was in there to where I'm quite sure they had these people missing.
Yeah.
So they had them missing. I'm lost at how nobody actually ventured off to go where they was at, like to look for these people. Mm-hmm. Even though they moving their cars and stuff like that, I'm lost at how there wasn't a wide range of a search for these people.
Yeah. And
it comes on as a thriller though. When the dude was climbing up and he got up top and he telling the girl, don't be scared. Come on, girl, hurry up. Like, why you screaming? Ain't nobody out here.
Right.
Next thing you know, she like, hey, man. Fat lady sang.
What's up, Jesus? How you doing tonight?
He said same with same with okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Gill was. I was doing this all the time. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
And them girls, the girls, they was trying their best not to yell and scream when they friend. They dropped the friend on the ground, and he picked her up, and he cut her legs off, and they tried to cut her arm off. Them fools got tired and went to sleep. How you go to sleep after cutting somebody and they wasn't done chopping her up?
No, they wasn't. Miss Gill said they were eating people. Those were the searchers cars. Oh, you mean the people that may have been searching for other people in the past? Yeah, I can see that. But it's funny, like how where that group of cars was. So you're telling me?
No, they told them out there. Maybe you think about it, Matt. They had that tow truck.
True. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the tow truck is what made them push it out there.
So they had been setting traps for everybody.
Yeah. They sitting out there, you getting stuck, and you just chilling out there.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Crispin? What's going on with you? Miss Rose, we spoke to Miss Rose, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yep.
So I'm like, She said, what? The Thursday chat. What? Huh? You were there behind.
Happy Thursday, Boknows, Hustler, and Thursday.
Ain't today Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday, ain't it? Yeah, today Wednesday. Tomorrow Thursday.
Look, y'all know Miss Rose working hard, y'all. She done got her days mixed up.
Yep.
I'm like, it ain't 12 o'clock yet. She got me thinking, like, wait a minute, is it?
Right.
I'm gonna say I done missed the day. I'm like, shoot, we ain't this late. We super late. I said, no wonder Miss Octavia said we late.
She said we a day late and $1 short.
Yeah, like y'all supposed to came on yesterday. What?
Right. I thought I saw LJ pop in here. What's up, LJ?
Look, she said at my world it's Thursday. Yeah, I spoke to LJ. LJ spoke to, or he said something to GoPro, but then he said hello right there. What's up, Gino? Gino. What's up, Giorgio?
What's Bo Z?
I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, and my thing is they all knew that they was. I feel like the town people knew it. That's why he was like, "Nah, you be careful."
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he knew everybody. That's the part that was crazy to me. They knew everybody that went in there knew they wasn't coming back.
Right.
Yeah, y'all done.
That's burnt.
Yeah, we talking about Wrong Turn, Dave James, the first one. The one from 2003, the very first one. So LJ was telling us to look at this one before we look at the new one.
Right.
You see how different the new one is. So now I'm gonna go back and watch the new one now. That one from I'm gonna go back and watch the new one and see what's going on with it.
Mm-hmm.
So Giorgio said leave him alone was a typo.
I'm just saying, I just wanted to know what the Z was.
Listen, he thought you might have gave me a new nickname.
I was thinking something else too.
Look at LJ. He said, y'all know what I'm doing. Yeah, GoPro said what you was doing. Yep. LJ. Let me see if I can find it. It might be gone. Oh, here you go right here, LJ. That's what GoPro said you was doing. I don't know if you look at the fridge, but
corner.
I'm gonna put it out there again. We finna talk about in a minute, y'all. We finna talk about the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. So we will talk about that too, and then see what we do and we don't like about it. As far as a scary movie, I actually liked it because it reminded me the very first movies at first is always good for the first time. The first one is good. It started to get non-scary once you put more behind it. But I can say they did do good because they made it good when as far as disappearing. What they use as far as to make the cars disappear. So I did like that. They had a tow truck that, what I'm saying? The only thing I think that made it look different was their house, their actual house. I don't know how if a policeman would have came there to go there, then they would have actually found all kind of evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so people that were searching for them, I don't know how much searching they was doing. But other than that, so y'all ready to get into the next movie?
Yep. Where is Miss Gail Lewis?
I don't know, Miss Gail. Who asked us to look at that? Gail asked us to look at the autobiography of Jane Pittman.
Yep, she sure
was
did.
it her or was it Miss Octavia?
I think it was both of them, but Miss Gail put it out there.
Yeah. So we finna talk about that. Is y'all coming in? Y'all ladies coming in?
Come on, Miss Gail. Come on, Miss Octavia.
LJ, you coming in, LJ? So we can see if y'all talking about it. Y'all hear Monty talking?
Monty, I heard him earlier.
You heard him talking earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monty loud. The what? What did he say?
The autopsy of Jane Doe is a must-see.
Let's see what he's talking about. Listen, she said, who called my name? We both called your name.
And the fact that you're listening, you know who said it.
Man, dude, what is this, man?
Ain't nobody stutter. Oh, okay. Oh, he went to all black. Oh, must be serious. Okay. Who called my name? Oh, I hate the phone text. Let's see. Is that LJ?
What's up, brother?
What's up, Chief? You feeling all right?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
I know you are.
What's up, LJ?
What's up, bro?
Chilling. So we got one. It'd be nice if we got another one. Miss Gill, Miss Octavia, and Miss Gill. At least you comment in the chat, so you got something to say, Miss Gill. See, look, you can come on here doing exactly what Mr. J LJ doing. So, all right, so we will get in to talking about the autobiography of Jane Pittman. You want to go first, J Mac, or you want the visitor to go first?
Just let the visitor go first.
Why y'all want me to go first? I'm on y'all show.
Because it's called etiquette.
That's not the way to go.
So,
okay, so you just trying to tell me, LJ, if we was supposed to do a show where we did a box and something else, and then we copied it, that wouldn't be etiquette?
Say, bro, you trying to act like everything all right between me and you. You know me and you. You won't go there and stuff. You know? Don't get on here fronting. We ain't finished.
You didn't hear what I said.
We ain't finished. Let me take this token.
Wait a minute. Hey, LJ, you should have said, J Mac, really? Really?
No, I thought it was a interesting choice that we picked this, and it to me, what it really represents is what you always hear me say about when I'm talking to people, the younger people, that you should spend some time and actually talk to your elders,
Right.
sit down and know their stories, because no one can tell you your history but them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think we go through life saying we love Big Mama and we do all this time, but how much time do you really spend with Big Mama?
Right.
We spend a lot of time looking at stories and other people's history, but we all have a history.
Mm-hmm.
But we just really need to take that time out and really sit down and talk with our elders, you know, because we have it where that a lot of people would judge you and look at you now about what you have or where you're at, but no one really takes the time to sit down and talk to you to find out how you got to this point,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and the struggles that you went through. And I think that that's something we shouldn't take for granted. The rights that we have, that we fought for, that we're still fighting for, and understand that we can't be living in fear. You know, say what's on your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people to don't just speak out when something affects you, but if you see something that's wrong or you believe that something that's wrong, you have the opportunity to speak out and be, you know, be true about it. Like you say it with your chest.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was a great story. There's like a lot of other great stories, you know. Um, there's a lot of brothers and sisters that are going through things right now. That's going to be, you know, history. I mean, we're living in that time right now, you know, where history is. But man, look, it's still not what they want to paint it out to be, because some things has changed, but there's a lot of things have not changed.
Right.
It's just the way the system has turned that makes it seem like that. It's like when I'm talking, you know, if I'm doing a seminar or anything, or if I'm talking to people, I say it's just like we say television. You have to realize that it is what it is. It is what it says. It's television. And when you're looking at television, you have to say to yourself, who vision is it telling?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's, you know, let's you know, we'll talk about the movie, but you know, we got history going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of the reasons why when I say research, you know, we know we're talking about cord cutting and things, but we should research with our history and research of what's going on.
Right.
No matter what it is. It's even if you're sitting in the church and the pastor is talking about that and he's giving you the word, you should be in that Bible or whatever it is that you're, and you should be researching and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
J Mac?
I think it was a very good story. This is I'm a history buff, so I like following history on people, and this was a very good story to show from when she was born into slavery and how she had to struggle. And I'll just take this part. When the soldier told her that she could come north and visit him when she was free, and that her name could be changed, it's more or less like a light went off. Not like it hadn't done before, but she was like, I'm choosing this name as my own. And for her to get beat down by her by the lady of the house because she wouldn't respond to another name, that more or less to me told her, okay, this is going to be a struggle, but she's going to fight through for what she wants. And if y'all know the history of her, she lived all the way through what the start of was it civil rights?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she like LJ said, she has a lot of history, and people were able to actually sit down with her and talk to her about it. Um, and that's one thing that escapes me about schools today. They don't put a lot of history, true history, that people should know. They put history in that's somewhat truthful, but it doesn't tell the history of all people.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that's missing. If you're going to tell a story, especially in school, you should cover all history, whether it was bad or good. And that may help to shape somebody's brain as not to be prejudiced or not to look at somebody wrong because of the color of their skin.
Yeah.
You know?
The thing that worries me now with social media being such a big influence is that we have a lot of people that are on that's giving a lot of misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
We are relying on more of social media to teach us instead of we researching ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are some things that you can ask Google if you're old enough and know things. There's some things you can ask Google. Well, Google will tell you that she can't help you.
Right.
You know, and that bothers me because I see a generation of people that are more driven now by social media. We
Mm-hmm.
seen it with this guy that we had in office the last 4 years. Things were driven not by his action, things that he was doing just coming on TV, but through social media. Things, you know, it's been driven. And what happens is when we get into this age of what we're doing now with texting and hangouts, we're doing these things with each other like this here. What we're losing a lot is that human
Communication.
contact, the communication that we have. Because
Mm-hmm.
you understand that even in the text that you do, there's so many things that's lost in the text.
Right.
Because see, when you're reading a text that you're reading, a lot of times it's seen in your eyes as to the way that you might be feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when people, I took that the wrong way. And that's the kind of stuff that really gets me. I watch a lot of youngsters. We have our kids now when they're coming up. They all have pads. They all have a phone. They all, let's say, the influence that social media and things that we do over our kids.
Mm-hmm.
And if how many times have you been to a family gathering and you're sitting down and everybody's laughing, talking and thing, and you look around and you see the younger generation and nobody's saying anything. They're there, but they got their phones. They're all on their phone.
Right.
How do these kids make it when there's human contact? Even with jobs, we don't even do interviews anymore.
Mm-mm.
We come on, man. and we say, "Oh, I didn't see that." We didn't see that in that person. We really don't know that person. Even in human contact, we don't know that person. But there's something about sitting down, talking to another person, face to face, eye to eye. There's certain feelings and the tone of a voice, the way a person say things, that is lost in the text.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we really we're together, but man, the social media is separating us. And like I say, we can't just go on and go into social media and just take that as that's the Bible, that's God's word. Man,
Right.
we have to research for ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
and as a black man, one thing that really bothers me is as a black man that's not in the spotlight, not an athlete that's out there that people are looking on TV and wants to hear what they want to say. I'm going to say this here. I have nothing against when we're talking about LeBron and all these big athletes. Love them all, but understand that LeBron James and these people can't represent. He don't represent me.
Mm-hmm.
He can't represent a race. He can say and speak out to what he says, what he thinks is wrong or right. The same we can. It's just that people, we're not in that where our voice can be heard. But understand that in their world that they're in, they don't live in our world anymore.
Right.
They don't live in our world anymore. And the things that they do for the community is great. We should embrace those things that we do and within ourselves, find something within ourselves that we can do within our communities to help. You don't have to be a millionaire to do things, to help people, man. Just little gestures, just little things that's going on. We're not speaking to each other because of this political thing that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I have no problem with somebody when it's discovered that that person is a racist, this person is a racist, because now I know how to deal with you because I know where you're coming from.
Right.
And just because you feel that way and I feel that way, we both can still walk this street.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to respect you and you're going to respect me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to demand that respect. It's all in the way you carry yourself. Like I say, man, I really worry about what I see with social media, the way things are going.
Mm-hmm.
Because this generation, man, it's like to them, this social media is like it's the godsend for them. I mean, one tweet, one thing you say, man, can lead to a lot of people losing their lives.
Right.
So we have to be more responsible.
And that's like just like you said, the sports figures can't represent us or can't represent everybody because they're in a different realm, even though they speak out. But I think everybody always says, well, we should join together. It's not that we should join together. We should have already joined together. And I look at it as a good example of joining together as the elections in Georgia for those runoffs. If people realize that there's something they really want to accomplish, just look at Georgia and what they accomplished in the runoff elections that they had to make a change or start to make a change for what they wanted to accomplish. If you think about that and go back and learn your history, I mean, Jane Pittman is a very good person to start with. Read her struggle, read her autobiographies, watch her movie, and think about what she started as a slave and where she ended up coming into the 1900s, and look at the history that she left. And then you think about all the people that helped along the way to get us where we're standing and sitting here right now.
Mm-hmm.
And talking about it can't be done, or we weren't good enough to do this, or somebody wasn't good enough to do that. If you know your history, you go back. We were at one time represented as governors and politicians in that time period. And a lot of people don't know that because they won't put it in history books, or they only put it in certain places where you can find it, or they put it in a month of February, we're only supposed to celebrate certain days when we live 365 days a year and we get 1 month. But you shouldn't look at it as 1 month. Look at it as 365 days a year and your lifetime, because there's things in this lifetime I never thought I would see.
Right. And then you got to be able to show, like, I agree with LJ when he said what the youth are getting and what they get. And it's funny because when I watched the James Pittman story, my son actually came and sat down like, Dad, what are you looking at? And for him to see parts of it was a blessing for me because he saw the difference. One, on how they was being treated. Two, he looked at when she was trying to get on the boat, her and the little boy, and he was like 5 cents each, and neither one of y'all got 5 cents. Y'all got to go. And he was like, 5 cents. I said, yeah. I said, you see how cheap stuff was for them back then? Even though for them it was 5 cents was a lot of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 5 cents was a lot. You got to think about it. Even when her son sent her the $3, that was a lot of money for her. You know what I'm saying? So it was good that he was able to see, you know, how people of color was being treated back then, and them being called names and this and that. With certain movies and stuff like that, when you have kids, you know, that are still in school, it's always good for them to be able to watch those type of history movies so they can actually see, you know, what our people went through. You know, not just our people, but, you know, other races, what they went through. So if you can actually find something that's showing part of your history and showing something that is true, then yeah, it's always good to grab it and watch it.
Yeah, I can remember as a little kid, here in New Orleans, we have Canal Street, and a lot of things, you know, things happen that as you get older, you didn't pick up on it then, but you pick up on it now. I can remember back in the late '60s, when my grandmother would take me on Canal Street, and we would get ready to go in a place, and she would say, "Oh no, we're not going in there today. We're gonna go it on and go home," you know. And I would see the people outside around and trying to wonder, you know, oh, were they having a party or what's going on and everything. And it wasn't until later, you know, then I realized that, you know, there was a boycott going on, or there was a sit-in, you know, something that was going on. But you know, with bad cop, well, on bad cop, no donor, which is true. What we knew an effort to voter suppression.
Right.
That is great. But you know, we have to stop suppressing ourselves with the vote too, because we really have to educate ourselves to understand that coming out and voting when it's time for a president, that's one thing. That's just the tip of the iceberg. The thing for us that would really affect us personally even more, where you would want to see a quicker change, is that we have to educate ourselves that we need to vote for our city and our state officials. Because you see, it's not the president that's sitting up there that's dropping those sentences on us, that's putting, you know, our brothers and sisters in jail.
Right.
You know, it's these judges that we're here, you know, at the city level and the state level that we're putting in there. That's the time that we have to come out. You know, man, we want to have picnics and have parties and things for all kind of things, man. We need to start having parties and picnics for when it comes time for election day. We need to make that a holiday. We need to get out and start to vote, because I see everybody, you know, and look, I'm gonna say something, and this gonna hurt some people. Some people not gonna agree with me. You know how I feel. I really don't care, because I know in this world, hey, I really don't care if you like me or not. I'm gonna feel what I say what I feel. I seen people bashing Kamala Harris. Oh, she put so many black people in jail and things like that. Let me remind you, who's old enough to remember, some of you that don't want to face up to it. Do you remember the 80s? Do you remember the 90s? Do you remember how violent it had got?
Yeah.
When we had rappers out here? Do you remember when we had people and the rappers and everybody were getting together, and it was a big thing to come up and say, what? We had the murder capital of the world. We killed more people in our state than y'all had in yours.
Right.
What is it that we have to say the neighborhood that we grew up in was so violent? So you better be careful. Don't mess with me. We were killing each other every day, just like we doing now. But back then, man, it was out of hand. And guess what? Just like I said, when you talk about what she did, your city and your state government is the one that took a law and they just took it and ran with it and twisted it the way they wanted to do. I can remember in the 90s down in New Orleans on Martin Luther King Boulevard, when that if you had and went into a fast food restaurant with a drink, if you went into Popeye or something and got you a drink and you stuck a straw inside that cup and you walked out that damn street, the cops will pull you over and give you a ticket for an open container. You couldn't stick the straw down into the cup, but it was a way just to try to run you in. Man, we got to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do better.
You know, I'm not saying all politicians are bad, because I guess you have a right to vote for who you want to vote for, and that's how it's supposed to be set up. But if you think about the people that we've put in office, some of those people are the same people back in the 80s and 90s that were preaching for the laws that's in effect now. Now, those same people that we put in office are coming back and saying it was a mistake for those laws to be put in place. Because it wasn't the average Joe that was being put in jail. It was our people that was being put in jail. Now, mind you, they should know right from wrong. But if you take Jesse and Derek, and they're two different, I ain't gonna get out of hand, but they're two different Virgo signs. They both commit the same crime. One get 2 years, a suspended sentence, and the other gets 5 years to life. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense when the guy is out there with a kilo of cocaine and gets off. With a dude out there with a bag of weed get life.
Right.
You know, but we have to understand that, and it's the reason why it's just as important to vote for our state and our city officials.
Mm-hmm.
You know, vote what's going to affect you right now, where changes can come right now. Because you know the things that we're doing, we can see the changes, but it's going to come. It's going to take time for things to trickle down to where we at and stuff.
Right.
That's what people got to understand. You know, it's not, you know, I'm going to hold my vote. Man, nothing is going to change over time. Well, it's been so many years. Yeah, it's been so many years. When you look at Miss Jane, look how long she went.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And she still, I like what Ms. Good said. She liked when she walked to the water fountain.
That was the best. That was
part.
That was the best part, huh?
Mm-hmm. That was the best part.
And it was after though. It was after they had shot him, but you know, because he was trying to get her to come down there before he got shot. But her going down there was huge.
Mm-hmm.
And actually walking, and you know, they didn't say they just walked. They just turned their heads right when she started drinking from it.
How many people you think would have taken that walk today?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So for her to do it at the age that she was, and that's my thing, for her to not really know how old she was, my thing was, do y'all think that she was really 110? Because she never really stated how old she really knew how old she was. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure she was up in age, but I wonder her actual age. You know what I'm saying? Because from the story, she never really knew how old she was. You know what I'm saying? Even when they, you know, hid and they went off with when she went off with the little boy, you know, you notice during the story how it changed from this is random little boy to now that's her son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but back then, those days, it was like they said, they was giving people, you know, they was giving people names. They was switching your name, you know, and, you know, but I did like why she said she kept Pittman, because, you know, Joe Pittman actually had a first and last name.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, she never really had a last name. She only had a first name.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until she got married. Once she got married, then she you know, she ended up having a name. But she said everybody else that she got with, she never said she remarried. She just said anybody else that she got with, they knew that, you know what I'm saying, what Joe Pittman meant to her. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was the only person that was in her life. You know, she did say that. That's why I said, so in the story of her telling her story, you have to try to figure out, did she marry these other men, or did she just get with, or she was just with other men? So, but the story itself, I actually like, you know, her telling her story. I like how she brought the rocks into it and what the rocks meant, you know, of them getting their freedom and them leaving, and it was funny how the owner, the slave owner, was trying to still get them to stay, you know, and let you know how bad it was for him to say, you know, y'all can be free, but I can't pay you. You know what I'm saying? I can't pay you, but you still can be here, and then you don't have to worry about. Here was the part that's sad. You wouldn't have to worry about when you do leave my plantation, somebody's going to kill you. Because technically, when you think about it, they was free, but was they really free?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was free, but if you off in the wrong place, if they killed you, they killed you. And the worst part about it, there was nothing going to happen to whoever killed them.
And sadly as it is, that has not changed to this day.
No. Yeah. You get so many people that get off. I end up watching the rape of Reese Taylor.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, almost like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how certain stuff like that happens and there's no repercussion. And it's like LJ said, you still have certain stories that still fit that same situation, from police brutality, you know, to where they get off, and it's like blatantly in your face, like, look, how do you not convict it? And we see it. You see it. There's a video now. Before, and that's the part that's crazy. Before, there was no video, or there was nothing to show how bad it was. So just imagine when somebody's telling you the story of being in slavery, getting out of slavery, being free, going through, you know what I'm saying? And that part to me is just, man, but then again, you get why some of the older people of color feel the way they feel, though, toward other races, though.
Yeah.
The ones that are still here, that went through it to know how bad it was for them. Even though we feel like we see a lot of change, or we have seen some change, for them, they don't really see it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she did. She did a good role.
Yeah.
There's two important things I always when you get in conversations, two important things that I always remember, and they might sound far apart, but they're not. To me, one is God never made race. Man made race. We're all supposed to be what, in God's image? God didn't make race, man did. My second thing I always think about and remember is when you go to vote, which is everybody's God-given right, when you go to vote, and I know some people just go and make their choices and go, but if you go in to actually vote, you have to read, who you're voting for. If you want XYZ, okay, you want XYZ. But also pay attention what laws are you're voting for underneath those names. Because just because you say yes to him, you might be saying yes to this law down here that you don't agree with. And you just have to really pay attention. And the way they make the verbiage, I understand why a lot of people just go in there and vote for who they want and leave. The verbiage is more or less, to me, singling people out to say, okay, they're not going to read this because they don't understand these words. If there was some way they could change around to say, hey, this is what you're voting for, this is the pluses, this is the cons against it, do you agree with it, vote for it, vote or not for it. But a lot of people don't read that verbiage. But if you have an opportunity when you vote on your city level, state level, you're voting for a president, please take time to read everything if you can.
Mm-hmm. But that's why most of them That's why most people say when you go before you go in there, go see what that person is about. That's what the research is at. But I get it. I get what you're saying. They would make it easier if you put in what is they what you know what they law what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they actually trying to help you with. If you pick me,
Yep.
I want to stop this or I want to add this to the state. So that would be a whole lot better if you know that. But and then sometimes people go on this big from the name. Hey, you want to vote for so and so? Huh?
Right. Right.
Hey, go vote for this person, that person, that person, that person. And you like, but they will tell you that. They will tell you, I'm picking so and so and so and so and so, and then other people fall right behind and go, I'm picking them too, not knowing what they're about. That might be they might have did the research, and that's the reason why they picking them. But if you ain't done no research on that person, then and then when the stuff starts changing, then the first thing they say is, well, oh, who'd you vote for?
Right. And I'll ask this question. I ask LJ and Bo, and then if y'all in the chat would like to chime in and give y'all's answers. How many people know? How can I say it easy for everybody to understand? How many people know the Democratic and Republican Party was reversed? Okay.
A lot of people don't know it because I see a lot of posters and things that people do.
Mm-hmm.
But to understand that,
You have to go
as a black person, a black man, if you didn't know,
Yeah.
we were Republicans. Okay,
right. We were Republicans.
We were Republicans until the '60s.
And why did we become Democrats? Because of what president?
Kennedy.
No, because Kennedy needed our vote. He needed the Teamsters votes, and he also needed another vote. And with that vote, they got him into office. And what we do, some of us became Democrats because of that fact. Now look, there's nothing wrong with being Republican or the Democrat, whatever suits you. But remember how the roles were reversed, and then come into the 70s, 80s, and 90s and see how's it working out for everybody. Not saying that it's not, but just go back in history and think of what happened.
It's a thing that you think about when they say, oh, Republicans did this for blacks, Republicans did that. We were the Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the main thing is for us to do as much research, as much reading as we can.
Mm-hmm.
I spend, Jim, make some time when we're talking. Sometime, I'm gone for a few hours. I spend a lot of time doing a lot of reading and brushing up on some things, and I take notes of, certain things that I really want to get into and things. So we have to take some time out for ourselves.
Right.
Really, and understand what I'm saying. Take some time out for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
For yourself. Educate who you can.
Right.
Don't get mad if someone doesn't agree with you. Because it's good. The people that don't agree with them, you listen to what they have to say. There's no such thing. I don't want to hear what you're going to say. I want to hear what you have to say.
Right.
I want to hear, where we differ at.
It's good.
Yeah.
But this the movie it's historical.
Mm-hmm.
It really
How he was able to re-find her and all that.
Yeah, it really touches home, and if you want to continue to on that journey and things, if you want to see how religion, I said it. I see some people just set up just now. Like, what you about to say? Nothing bad, but if you want to see how religion was used in a form of slavery,
oh yeah, yeah.
Go look at Birth of a Nation.
Yep.
Look at Birth of a Nation.
Mm-hmm.
And it will really, when you learn about Nat Turner, and you look at Birth of a Nation, you really learn something.
Right.
When we say the system, what the system tries to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the system is working now. You know.
Yeah. And even if you fast forward that religion part, you think about the people that fled. I'm speaking like in early 1900s and coming up, when black people were leaving the South and going north. They were going to New York. They were going to Chicago. They were going to all these northern cities. They were going to that motor town who supposedly started cars from Dale's point of view. But they were going north, and I just watched a documentary similar to what you're talking about, where when they went north, especially let's take Chicago. Some people, went north to Chicago. They still got away from the South, but in a way they weren't free, because now you have to think about, okay, now we have to find somewhere to live here in this city. We're new. We got to look to get around. And a lot of people turned to the churches, whether it was Baptist, Pentecostal, however you want to call it, the different religions. And it's funny how the different religions took the people in and was like, okay, you're on this class of level, you're on this class of level, in this class. You can't talk to those people. But in the point, y'all all moved north together to be separated by religion. And that played a part too as well.
There's a lot of things. We're taking a move and we're starting to talk about history.
Yep.
I know I could be here all day.
Mm-hmm.
But that's another show.
Yeah.
Bo's about to open up history research.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to take what Dale said. I'm gonna have to put in there and say, when I'm start talking, I'm in my feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We might even, LJ and J Mac might even come up with a show, y'all, in my feelings.
You know what? And we talking about religion, and I don't want to. Like I said, I'm a history buff. You take, and I challenge somebody to go back and learn this history. It might take a minute, but learn this piece of history. You have people like Rockefeller, some other people who got into the oil business early in history, right? Now, think about today and all the different types of medicines and cures that we're supposed to have, and they're fighting to find cures for different cancers and stuff like that. When they struck oil, and I promise you, just read the history on it. They took certain parts of oils and broke it down and found that they could make medication. Well, at that time, a lot of people were using home remedies and medicines that were proven to work. When that came about, they had to stop, because when they got the oil and wanted to make these certain medications, these medications were pushed into the system. Your homemade doctors, regardless of color or whatever, were either pushed out or arrested for still doing these home remedies because they weren't pushing the medications that are out now. Now you come forward in history, you got to think about why they have things like the Shriners Hospital and different things like that. If you know the history behind Shriners Hospital, Rockefeller was behind that. And that is because you making all these different medications out of a product that is not supposed to make medications. Now you're pushing it to the people. Now you got to find an excuse. Well, these kids are getting sick. Why are all these people getting ill when they weren't before? So there's a lot of things in history that caught my eye too, and it just amazed me how today people are starting to use home remedies again and stuff like that. But now the medication industry is $1 billion business.
Hey, Mac, you can say what you want. I'm not putting that goddamn sack around my neck no more. Ain't nobody putting me under no damn tree and cutting over my head trying to cure my asthma.
Look, LJ, we just want to go back to the days where you just put Vicks on your chest and sniff it and get well.
Some Robitussin.
Right.
Castor oil.
I cut my knee.
Yeah,
What was that tussing on it?
Father's John. Who remember that?
nah, dude. I don't know if y'all grandmothers. It was always my grandmother. Man, come around with that cod liver oil, look like once a year. No,
Yep.
they have to hold you down and get you that stuff. Nah,
You got a water bottle.
I remember my mom used to give us castor oil for punishment. Boy.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yep.
Hey, that Vicks Vapor Rub is good for your feet.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, if you have look, hey man, I was an athlete, man. Look, that Vicks Vapor Rub. If
Yep.
you can't keep your feet together, well, y'all know me. I'm one of them people. I got to go. I went today, so I got to go twice a week. But hey, getting that crack on your women, getting that crack on the back of your heels, and taking them showers, but get y'all some of that Vicks Vapor Rub and them real good, rub them on your toes, and hey, look, if you ain't, then after you finish with that, when that starts to getting real good, J-Man, you know what else you got to use.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
There you go.
Definitely, yep.
On your feet.
There you go.
Crosses. Just giving y'all a little tip.
Yep.
You got a bad toenail, you get just that Vicks Vapor Rub. Get that Vicks Vapor Rub. Get all that skin off.
Mm-mm.
What Octavia say?
Milk and magnesia. Ugh.
Octavia, you gonna stop that fat back with a penny on your feet. Lord.
Yep.
That's old school.
Octavia Abbott Drugs was in Cali, a small lab purchased to become a drug dealer. Hey, Octavia, look up Sears Roebuck. When Sears and a couple other catalogs first started out, Sears Roebuck had sold opium in their catalog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Spray it with Windex. Okay.
Spray it with Windex.
Y'all was burnt. What we watching next week? We sticking with movies, or we doing movie TV show? What we doing next week?
That's up to you guys. You guys make it.
I'm trying to figure out
commitment.
Chat.
We got a
Big Mac movie 1-1. Are we doing? Y'all trying to stick to movies? What y'all want to do?
And Octavia, you are banned from suggesting anything because you won't come on here and talk about it.
What you mean?
Because she suggested all this stuff that we watch, and then she get like this.
Well, why don't you can come on and you don't have to show your picture or anything.
LJ, we told her that.
He told her that.
What you do is mute the YouTube, because you'll be able to hear us through StreamYard thing. Just mute the YouTube, and you'll see it right there where it says the camera. You can click your camera off, like right now I'm sitting there with my camera off.
We talked about Monster Hunter already. Y'all want to watch it again? We can watch it again, but we already talked about it. We talked about it last week, actually.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we talked about Monster Hunter last week, ladies.
Said no, it was Miss Gail. I know Gail. Gail, you wasn't coming on either. If y'all come on over, I'm gonna come over. I'll come.
Yeah, look. Octavia said she had done her hair and got a new dress and still didn't come on.
I don't need to hear anything but your voice. You ain't got to put no camera on.
I missed it. My bad. Miss Lady Sun guys, but we talked about it. I mean, I don't know if J-Mac want to talk about it again or what.
We already talked about it.
So what we talking about then? Another movie? What two? They said movies. So what movies?
What's some decent movies out right now nobody's seen or has seen?
I like Dave. I like that post you made too earlier with the 6 out of 10, 6 boxes of popcorn out of 10.
Hey, you. What's up, Miss Chrissy?
How are you doing?
We're gonna have to use that.
LJ, Miss Chrissy.
Hey, Chris. Hey, lady.
Look, who knows? Somebody come on. I might get one away. Who knows?
Ooh.
Ooh, no. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Whoever come on tonight, I'll get one away. Whoever come on the panel tonight just to speak to me, say hi to the team, I'll give y'all one. Whoever come on, you ain't got to show your face. You can just come on and say, hey. Come in and say hi. I'll mail it to you.
Hey, Dave, we gonna use that.
What's that? Which one, LJ?
He was talking. He made a post about Monster Hunters in our group, and he was talking about how did you say it, Dave? Popcorn. 6 boxes of popcorn out of 10. He gave it a 6 box out of 10.
Hey, you know what? That would be good to say. Give it a rate.
Yeah. It was nice.
I like that, Dave. I actually like that.
Nice. I remember how you said it the way when I was reading. I was like, man, I like that. That's a good way.
And then we give the credit to the person who said it. Dave. So nobody said pick no movie. LJ, you ain't got no movie you want to talk about next week? What about you, J-Mac?
I'm looking right now. Hold on, give me.
Somebody out there, please pick a movie. Don't let J-Mac pick me.
Oh, see.
Yeah, Lady Sega says, "Boy, I don't need no mouse." He said, "What about $20?" Okay, yeah, you hop on, I give you $20. Don't matter.
Hey, Gail, look, when you click on that link, and you're probably on your laptop or something, that's going to ask you if you download. You can just follow the directions. If you have to download it, you download it, but you'll see when it pops up.
Yeah, first person to hop on, let me know. I'll send it to your Cash App, PayPal, whatever it is however you want me to pay.
Did we talk about Antebellum?
Who?
Oh, Annabella.
Not Annabella, Antebellum.
Antebellum. Not Annabella, Antebellum.
Yeah. Do we talk about that movie?
How you gonna talk about it when you just started talking about movies last week?
Yeah. Wait a minute, LJ. Say it again, LJ. Say it again.
Jay, I know we talking. You know what you're thinking about?
Yeah,
we always talk about movie. Yeah, but no, you didn't.
Miss Gail trying to hop on, but she got to make her her device. She got to make her device. You said what, Jay?
Resident Evil, the third one.
You said where's the link to the panel? I put it in. Look, my son. I told him to give him $20 or anything. He like, where's the link?
Yeah.
Where my $20, pimp? Where my $20? I'm the first fucking him.
Oh, snap.
Look, wait a minute. You coming in here, you need to mute your YouTube. What you talking about?
Right.
Hush.
She's trying to
coming
be
in here the wrong way.
You forfeit them $20 just
Want my
that
20?
LJ said you forfeited your 20 for coming in here with your.
You didn't say people could. You didn't say I couldn't participate.
LJ, she still qualify?
I want my money.
Yeah.
Look at her eyes.
I'm glad my camera off. I'm not here.
I thought she was frozen.
Who's seen the Five Bloods?
You talking about the series?
I seen it.
No, it's a movie.
The movie.
I seen it. Y'all look.
The Five.
Y'all look. Like, see, I sent Real her money.
Oh no, dude! I was just playing with y'all.
Well, it's there now. You might as well take it now. Hey, you already know, Real. I'm a man of my word. Come on, man.
I'm gonna reject it because that ain't.
Look, you already know I'm a man of mine. Who is this? Look, my son, he trying to hop on. Burr.
Oh my goodness.
Cedric, I got that movie.
So you want your 22
but I haven't looked at it yet. I do have that movie.
You do.
Malcolm and Marie. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the Five, we can do that too. The Five Bloods, who else? Oh yeah. You know what, y'all? Dale, I don't know who, but y'all, if y'all want to play Wheel of Fortune tomorrow, what is it, tomorrow, Dale, or Friday?
I don't like no goddamn Wheel of Fortune.
You got your ass whooped.
Yeah, it whooped me.
So Dale got a Wheel of Fortune game, y'all. If you get what is it, 3 people that want to play tomorrow? I guess he said tomorrow or Friday. I'm not for sure. If you guys want to do it, then you guys can jump on Dale's show tomorrow.
He said tomorrow.
Well, I didn't know if he meant Friday, but okay. They said not the Five Bloods. What's up, Jay?
I got a question.
How are they?
Okay, you said tomorrow winner wins the 4K. Hey, that's what's up.
Hey Dale, you gonna reveal that that project that you was working on tonight? You gonna reveal that tomorrow, or you gonna hold on to it?
Hold on.
I'm just gonna tell. Dale is working on something over there.
Yeah, he's working on something.
We probably gonna set that Boknows up one day. We need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Look, that Pokino. Look.
That's what it is. Pokino.
Yeah, no,
Pokino.
It's Pokino.
Pokino, baby.
Why y'all tripping? Let's get it on.
Look, we ain't playing with y'all. Pokino.
Y'all better stop it.
So are we thinking about starting getting a whole group of people on here and gonna play Pokino? All right. Hey man, we family.
Okay, I'm with it. We still waiting on the movie. What is it? Movie? 2 movies again?
Dale said they're not ready for this one. Hey man, I wish people could see the work that Dale puts on behind the scenes when he's working on something. I love to be talking, and he in a conversation. We know he's here, but he's not really here.
So you talking about when he doing this?
Yeah.
Or when he doing this?
See, there you go. And J Mac, don't think I didn't see. I don't see what's under your name up there. Hustler TV, Couch Whistling. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Y'all saw LJ and J Mac today, y'all?
Oh, he got me good too.
What you see? Why your eyes stuck like that? What real see?
What real?
Ain't nothing wrong with me. What the hell wrong with you?
Well, because your eyes was bulged open and stuck.
No, they wasn't stuck. Yeah, that's your fucked up. Oh, let me.
Was her eyes not bulging, Bo?
Yeah.
I thought you had stumped your toe over there.
Look, it ain't came out yet. LJ, I mean, Tech, Tom and Jerry ain't came out yet. Okay, he said, here's a movie, Spider-Man Into the
Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay, new news of the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's a suggestion. So
maybe y'all have one old movie and then one new movie, newer movie.
Okay, she said, okay, Outside the Wire. That was okay. That'd be something you can look at too. Have y'all seen Outside the Wire?
Tech say Tom and Jerry.
Outside the Wire.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Tech went straight to the cartoons. I ain't mad at Tech. I thought my son would have said something like that. So an old movie and a new movie. So what? The new movie is what? Outside the Wire, and then what? We got to pick what's the old movie then? What old movie do you watching?
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Oh God! Why you want to do that? I love that part with the feet.
Yeah, what she say? Don't make me hot you.
He basically said, I don't care what you do, as long as you don't step on my bunions. But that ain't why I said that. I just love that movie. That movie and Coming to America, the first one.
Or what's the movie with
Sure.
Eddie Murphy and
Harlem Nights?
Harlem Nights.
Yeah, you could do that one. That was
okay. So Harlem Nights. I'm gonna get you second. Which one? Harlem Nights. Or I'm gonna get you
CJ Mac.
Look at it. It's like wait.
Oh, that's
wait. I got cramps. Okay, remember that one? Wait, I got cramps.
I got cramps.
Look at Dale. March the 5th. A new movie called J Mac and His Blue Chews. Oh, Lady Sunglass, you going way back there. Real won't look at that. She's not gonna look at that.
Nah, Real ain't gonna look at that.
Yeah, Real ain't gonna look at that.
So
we got J Mac. So I asked LJ, which one? I'm gonna get you, sucker. Or actually, the chat. We'll see which one wins. I'm gonna get you, sucker, or Harlem Nights.
Oh, so y'all going old school?
No, I'm saying we doing outside the first one was gonna be outside the wire, and then we trying to figure which one between the old ones. I'm gonna get you sucker or Harlem Night.
Y'all could do the. Oh, okay. Whichever one y'all want to do. Y'all could do Fatale. What about the new thriller? What is it called? Fatale?
Yeah, that would be a good one too.
The thriller, Fatale.
I mean, we actually got through with the other one.
That's so many.
J Max said Harlem Nights.
Yeah, I say Harlem Nights too.
Harlem Nights?
Hey man, I love the party with the toe.
Okay. He said, now I got to cut you.
Right.
That is quick.
The best part when that fool went, he said, man, did you taste all that hurt that? No, that fool went there and slapped her on the arm. That was funny.
The hash. You had me all.
What's up with some hash? You ain't got no hash.
Hey, y'all forgot Dale's best part. How about we 4 minutes and quick?
It's the what?
6 minutes.
Yeah.
How, you know, I don't know how to say it.
He said, how about we make love for 6 minutes real hard?
Real hard. Oh, snap.
Hey, I don't know if y'all. What's that last
The
name?
one you love? Oh yeah. He went to what's name? Just poured in my hand for a dime.
Yeah. Hey, Monique.
No, that was Monday.
That's about 50 cent a rib.
Yeah.
So he's hungry. Let me get this one.
Just one rib. How much one
He
cost?
says, yeah, order it. No. Just one. Just one. That fool came back out and said, what? One rib?
Right. What's up, so bro?
That fool said how much it was. That fool said, got change for $100.
What taking the bathroom advertising? Oh, he put a movie title.
Or something he said. I don't know.
Movie title he just put in there.
What movie title?
I'm about to look now. Hold on.
You finna let him in.
No, he just put a movie title in there. I clicked on the link to see what movie he's talking about. Oh, the one he loved.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks like something he would watch.
Something he would watch or something?
That's what he said.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
So maybe he's saying,
no.
Right.
He basically said, hell no.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right.
Look, I got GoPro. Kiss my and
Boy, that was funny.
I got one for you. Smokey, what you doing over there? Man, if I ain't no better, I'd say you was over there taking a tip.
Taking a what?
He's out. Get away from here. What you talking about? I ain't gonna tell nobody, Smokey. Hey, Smokey over here taking a chick.
he said, hey, give me, I clean up all that. Ew, like corn.
Wow.
Like Debo, and I'm messing around there. I find myself in Debo chicken coop.
Damn.
Shit, that's the way I was earlier this evening.
Hey, let me post these up here because I had somebody in the chat that went over to somebody else's chat and say I was a drunk.
Huh?
Really?
Y'all call yourself saying, hey, I see y'all over there on Steve's show. Y'all didn't see all the chat?
I didn't see that. Somebody called you a drunk?
Somebody will post it in a minute. Watch.
Who was it?
Ooh,
GoPro. Can't be nobody.
He basically said, yeah. What did he say? Yeah, he basically called me a drunk.
Man, I think that's grounds for taking away his wrench.
Hey, has anybody looked at that movie Palmer? Has anybody looked at Palmer?
Look, that was funny too. No, I haven't seen it, LJ. I was gonna watch it. Yeah, that was funny. He said, "Man, what's all about?" He said, "Oh yeah, that one was over." And then he said, "Yeah, man, someone around mess around and hit me now." I mess around, man, playing and mess around and took out my eye.
Check say he got this cheeseburger.
I'm finna go, y'all.
Man, I'm gonna see what else Tech gonna be cooking up over there on this channel.
All right, so the movie.
I'm waiting for something to move.
Listen, so we watching Outside the Wire and then Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, yeah.
Oh, we watching Outside the Wire?
Yeah.
Outside the Wire.
Oh, that's what my homeboy.
Outside the Wire and then Harlem Nights.
Oh, Mackie. You know, Mackie, me and Mackie, we're from the same neighborhood.
What is it about? Can't nobody tell.
It's not scary. It's action. It's an action movie.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I just asked you what the movie's about. I ain't say ask you.
Oh, I haven't seen it, real.
Oh God.
Well, you seen the description, right?
Outside the Wire. Yeah, I mean,
what does it say?
I saw the. I think I saw the thumbnail. The thumbnail didn't look scary.
It's not scary. It's not scary. We're just telling you, it's not scary. Futuristic.
I didn't ask y'all that wasn't scary. I just asked what was the movie about.
I don't know.
Nobody gave it to me, but
it's a futuristic movie.
I got Google. I'm looking.
Well, goddamn, why you ask?
Exactly. I don't know why.
Dirty Dancing. What you know about Dirty Dancing, Lady Sun guys? What you know about Dirty Dancing?
What's up, Tommy C?
Hey, Tom. What's up?
Dirty C.
Go
Dirty Dancing was a dirty movie, man. That's a lot of porn in there.
Huh?
I'm Dirty Dancing.
Hey, it must be that Emmanuel porn.
Oh, my bad, y'all. J Max sent me a movie not too long ago. It had Dirty Dancing on. That's the wrong Dirty Dancing. My bad.
If J Max sent it to you, yeah. You should know it wasn't that dirty.
I know I got this movie for you to watch. I'm like, what's the name of it, J Max? Dirty Dancing.
Hey, GoPro, I don't care what you call me. My grown ass don't watch scary movies. I said.
She's not gonna watch a scary movie.
I'm not watching it.
Yeah, she ain't gonna watch it, y'all. She said it's a war movie, real.
Yeah.
What Tech say? It's an AI that's in the army. Thanks for the description, Tech.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Look, we were just playing Miss Lady Sun, guys. She was like, the one with Patrick Swayze. Yeah, I know which one it is. I was just messing around. But J Mac did give me what? Really? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Look, y'all, we have a visitor, y'all. Let's see who the visitor is. Let me see. I guess who the visitor is. Who's the visitor?
Who ain't we seen in a while?
Let me see. Is it Miss Gail? Let me see. Is it Miss Gail? Is it GoPro? Is it Miss Octavia?
I'll go with Octavia.
Is it Lee?
Yeah, just show.
Huh?
Dang.
Oh, she's at this show.
What you thought she said?
Who is that? I thought it might have been that little kid.
You call him a kid?
Oh, so that's what we do, right? We crack jokes already as soon as I come back live for the first time. Huh?
You the little munchkin that been ghost for 60 years.
Hey, look, you know the reason why I've been gone? Because I've been trying to find the miracle of hair growth for you.
This mother. I'm sorry.
I've been trying to find the miracle of hair growth. I done traveled all over the world. And the great ancient people done told me that J Mac cannot grow no hair in that spot.
I wish you would come with some better jokes. You've been gone for 30 years and you come back with the same shit?
Yep, same exact shit. No different.
No, she didn't. Hey, Miss Gail and Octavia, see how easy it is? Easy.
Oh Lord.
So we gonna I've been on for an hour and 30 minutes. We'll end up getting off. But what's up, King?
Man, what's good with it, man? I think you was live, and I decided to hop on real quick, show some love to my brother.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you.
Man, what's good with it, Fish?
What's up?
What's up with the J Mac?
Chilling.
Chilling.
So should I start with you, King?
Well, what?
About to end the show. You came at the end of the show.
Oh, I came at the end of the show.
Yeah, I've been on an hour and a half.
You know.
We about to our horns. You wanna say something to him? You wanna let him know what's going on with you?
Man.
Damn.
that's how people feel. I be gone and then they just hop off when I hop on. Man.
Well, Real said it's her bedtime. Damn, it is bedtime.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock, so it's 11 o'clock there. So we start with you then, King. You got anything you want to say to the good people?
Man, I appreciate y'all, man, for showing my brother some love. Y'all still hanging on up in there. I ain't been seen or heard from in a while, you know. So I might do a drop in here and there to say hello to everybody. So I decided to drop in. So hello.
That's what's up, Mr. J to the Mac, Mr. Hustler. You got anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Just even though we were doing movie reviews tonight, it's always good to have good conversation. LJ is going to give a good conversation. You know, when we really sit down and talk, you know, we listen to LJ because good talk from him is always real talk. Thanks everybody for coming out in the chat. Our sister Real came on. Streamflix is on. Just a couple of shout outs to our sponsors. This sponsor is dedicated to my brother Dale. It'll extend his 6 minutes. He might get 12 out of that. So, you know, there you go. Other one, I was trying to explain this one to Bo earlier. I don't think he understood me what I was talking about.
You were talking so fast, I didn't.
I was doing some research, and I followed something Sis used to talk about. You can take one of these, which is nothing but Ricolas.
Okay.
You can shave it down, and then you want to take some adhesive and stick it here. You do 2 of them. And there'll be fillings for anything that's missing in the middle.
You
Yeah. I see. I see. I guess.
So y'all, I appreciate everybody came out tonight. The 2 movies, if you guys missed them, was Harlem Nights and then Outside the Wire. So the old movie is going to be Harlem Nights. The new movie is going to be Outside the Wire. Those will be the 2 movies. Again, I appreciate you, guys. DVD.
Wait a minute. Did you say Harlem Nights?
No, I said Harlem Nights. The movies we're going to be talking about next week is Harlem Nights and then Outside the Wire.
I know J Mac would know all about Harlem Nights because he got his pinky toe shut off in Harlem Nights.
I'm not going there with neither one of y'all. So again, we talking, and I appreciate Real for hopping on. I appreciate Mr. Hammer for hopping on. LJ came in. He came in and he actually was doing some real talk. So we do appreciate when LJ come in, give his voice. As you see. Real, myself, even J Mac, DVD, we all came on and you guys can come on and all you guys got to do is this. You don't have to show your face. You can come on and then you guys can share your good and your bad with the movies that we have been watching. So I appreciate you guys for coming on. We'll see y'all next week. Who knows? I still might give one away. Dale giving a 4K Fire Stick tomorrow. away for anybody that wants to play Wheel of Fortune with him tomorrow. So I don't know what time he's going on, but he will be doing Wheel of Fortune tomorrow. So you guys have a good night. I appreciate you guys for coming on, and we'll see y'all next week. Be about this. Mother.
You shot my pinky toe off.
Make sure y'all show Dale some love. Bring this with y'all tomorrow.
Oh.